Okay, I think we should. Hello? Hmm? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait, hold on. Oh jeez. Oh god, what's happening? Hello, everyone. Oh, are we on? Is it working? I hope so. Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. It's showtime. So, yeah, I was scaling. I accidentally pressed the button that makes it scale. I became a Neo Geo game for a brief moment. Oh, okay. So, hello everyone. Oh, hello. It's your friend and mine, Megadroid. Let's move him a little. Let's just there we go. We can sit there. Good lad. Who redeemed that? Oh, the activity feed isn't working, so I don't know who did this. I'm sure somebody is responsible. That's fine. So, we're back on our reading nonsense. We missed out last week. My apologies. But we've got now. Yeah, it's the Megadroid. He himself. He's not going to be in what we're reading tonight, though, because this is something a bit different. This is a little. This is a off the beaten path. So what we're reading tonight are two yearbooks that were released in 1993 at some point, and then 1994. The one we're looking at the moment is the 1993 one, and there's no one knows exactly when this released. It's like the copyright date says 1991 and 1992, but those are for Sonic 1 and 2. It was clearly like at some point in 93, and the other one is from 1994. I actually have the 94 one, and in fact I dug it out earlier today, and yep, it was somebody, my brother gave it to me for my birthday in 94, and it has 1994 written inside it, so it must be true. Unfortunately, that's the one that I've coloured in, so I've ruined the collector's value. And wow, hi Bobinator, I figured this was a UK exclusive, so you are very lucky to get an import copy. Wow. Okay, so this is tangentially related to Sonic the Comic, because this has a Shinobi one-shot, and it also has some members of staff that would go on to work on Sonic the Comic, including Richard Elson. No. I coloured it in marker pen, so there is absolutely no getting rid of that. That is permanent. that is forever. So I believe this cover art was done by Richard Elson, and you can kind of, obviously this is before he really started to cook in the Sonic comics, but you can see his work here. How is my volume and how is the music's volume, by the way? Oh, scan it and then, okay, that is possible, but that's also a lot of effort. Personalized copy. One of a kind copy customized by famous streamer. Oh bless you, I'm not famous. Or a streamer, quite frankly. I'm just talking into the microphone. Win a mega CD in our great free to enter competition. So there's these really bad screenshots of Sonic 2 in max. Oh, it's beautiful. Volume's good, thank you. Win a Mega CD for your Butterfly Mansion needs. Yes, absolutely. There are other Mega CD games that... Oh my god, I've just realised he's about to kill... Is he about to kill Tails, or is he sparing him from death? He's about to squish him. And of course, they've got the slicers, everyone's favourite. Blow up 10 by 10. Good. Oh, and there's a picture of Sonic 1 just for good measure. £4.95. Tails is having a bad time of it in many of these stills. Yeah, it's true. Also, the hated shell cracker is there. I tell you what, let's do a little maths. Hang on. How do I do this? Wait. So this was, how much was it? $4.95. So $4.95, 1993. Today. Inflation count. Oh, okay. Inflation calculator UK. I want to figure this out. So I want $4.95. Oh, it'll only let me do single. Cost in. Does it go back this far? 1993. Show amount. Oh no. No, I've got to do it the other way around. Hang on. No, this will be funny. This will be completely worth it. I promise. £10.40. Wow. Yeah, this was hardback, so you know it was a little fancier. There was a paperback version that renamed it the Sonic Special because presumably they couldn't count it as a yearbook anymore. Ooh, the aquatic ruins from an earlier build, you say? Interesting. Oh, and there's the earlier background on Green Hill Zone. Good start. We'll have to see if there's any other prototype screenshots. Yeah, no, that's what it's worth. So here's the weird thing: like it only has copyrights for Sonic 1 and 2. It doesn't say when this was actually released. Edited by Barry Tomlinson, Creative Editorial Services, and licensed by Copyright Promotions Limited, which is the fakest company name I've ever heard. Oh, massive, zoom in, closer. We need to see every pixel of those rings. Okay. Yeah, printed in Italy. This one's for you, Cac. So we've got a cartoon concerto. We got the Sonic interview, Sonic the Balloon, Sega Game Shots, Steed Demons with a Z, Sonic Stars, Guess Who, Mega CD competition. I'm not sure that's included in this scan, unfortunately. Shinobi, ooh, Sega reviews and news, and Double Sonic. A company solely formed of copyright. Okay, so this looks like early Richard Elson. Unfortunately, there's no credits for any of these. People had to figure it out afterwards. Sonic the Hedgehog in Cartoon Concerto. The Marble Zone on the planet Mobius. The more rings Sonic captures, the safer he is from Dr. Robotnik's traps. But capturing rings can be tricky. Shing. Easy as pie. Oh, he's got the mohawk as well. Good. Marble Zone, the most depraved of all zones. Elsewhere on the planet Mobius, in the lair of the evil Dr. Robotnik. Yock. That's the sound that he makes. Did you know? Yock. Yock. Oh my god. Yock. So mouse is the mouse is made off with the cheese and he's about to crush some sort of coyote. This is fun. What's more, it's given me an extremely good idea. So when he's not chasing Sonic, he's just watching cartoons. Wahahaha. Out of all the wonderful traps I saw in that cartoon, one of them ought to work on that pesky hedgehog. We have ourselves a wily coyote, a Looney Tunes-esque montage coming. He's trying to have his own Popeye-like laugh. There we go. This plan worked just great for the cat in the cartoon. When it expedites the egg study of that poor excuse for a hedge pig, it will indeed be What the I'm gonna have to say, what the fuck? Eggs. My fake tunnel entrance is complete. I will indeed be eggs. What? I can't even... Isn't this the credit sequence in song? Exultant. Okay, thank you. There's a little error in the scanning here, like it gets a bit wobbly. Okay, that's not the word I was expecting him to use. Also, sup, Caterkiller? How you doing? You all right? Is everything all right, mate? You can talk. We're here for you. I'll just close that little preview. We don't need that. He's speaking in Paper Mario wiggle text. Shoo, Caterkillers. Shoo, Bat Brains. That Sonic the Hedgehog is such a do-gooder. He'll spin attack the Badniks and crash straight into the wall. Then I'll have him. Uh-oh. Badniks. Some of my friends are trapped inside those robot casings by old Slowpoke Robotnik. Free at last. I was going nuts in there cause she's a squirrel. That's the joke. Hey, where's Sonic going? I don't know. And we never had a chance to thank him. Oh, it's the classic. Yeah. Oh, used a boulder trap. I see. Hey, wait, you ultramarine menace. What? You can't do that. It's not a real tunnel. If he can do it, so can... Oomph. Curse you, Sonic. I'll get even with you for this. So yeah, it's the classic. He actually runs through the tunnel. I have lots more paint tricks I can try on Sonic the Speed Freak. Just wait till he captures these phony gold rings. The Tails would steal this idea for Sonic Heroes and Sonic 06. He's gonna do something he didn't expect. If I can just get this thing moving. When he tries to run away, my latest invention, the Ego Magnet, will pull him straight back into my evil clutches. Bwahahaha. Oh, there's so many good Caterkiller faces. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, it was doing the Mario 64 trick where he clipped past the wall's collision. You can never have too many gold rings. Stroying. Strange. This is like running uphill. That you can run, but you can't escape. Oh no, the Ego-matic's on the move. It was Ego Magnet. You got it wrong. I hate that hedgehog, and he's been run over. Yeah, like they had so little to work with that you get why they sort of went off the rails. But I'm surprised at how early they went off the rails. Like, we had the Misery Zone last time, I think, before Eternal Champions, which was just completely bonkers. Yock, this glue should do the trick. The blue spike ball will crash through these badniks, then be stuck here until a fountain of hot lava erupts all over him. I'm so evil, even I don't like me. Yeah, I miss the mysterious traveller as well. He was so mysterious. we gotta get him back. Won't be long now. Over there, by the lava pool, more badniks. Hey Sonic, watch out for the glue, it's a trap. Good looking out, Johnny Lightfoot. But Sonic is moving so fast, the glue doesn't have time to stick. Curse you, you cyan speedball. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh my god. Rumble. Floosh. If I never see another cartoon, it'll be too soon. Yeah, he was so mysterious, he only showed up once. Here's a really big picture of Sonic. Gigantic. Frame it. Put it on your wall. Admire it with your family and friends. Oh, what is the secret of Sonic's success? How does Sonic feel about things? Why does he like burgers and fries? Why is Dr. Robotnik egg-shaped? To find the answers to these and other questions, we sent out famed Earth reporter Scoop Tomlinson to the planet Mobius to meet Sonic himself. The result is his exclusive conversation with one of the greatest superheroes of our time. Radioactive Man goggles. Sonic doesn't feel. For reference, it seems that they replaced the chili dogs with burgers in the Sonic the Comic continuity. So it's more that's more his speed. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Oh, I don't like this font. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to read. We will endure. We will do our best. I think was Scoop Tomlinson in the Robotnik interview as well? I think he was. We'll check that later. We'll check that later so I don't mess it. Actually, I can't remember which one it's even in anyway, so it's fine. A blue flash went past me. Fast. Very fast. It's not often you're overtaken by a hedgehog. It's very rare to be overtaken by a blue hedgehog. It's just about unique to be passed by a blue hedgehog travelling at supersonic speed. But it happened to me. That's my courageous story. Enjoy prison, Sonic child. Hold on there, I said. There was a noise like the squeal of 100 brakes being applied simultaneously. The blue blur became more distinct. It was a hedgehog. It was Sonic the Hedgehog. At first I was totally overcome. I'd met celebrities from all branches of show business, but never before had I met the Hedgehog himself. I gulped. Can you give me a brief interview, Mr. Sonic? His name is Mr. Sonic. The star nodded. Forgive my nervousness, I stammered. I've never interviewed a hero before. Sonic frowned. I didn't like the look of that frown. I'm not a hero. I'm a superhero. It's something that just happened to me. I didn't want to be great. I just am. So here we get the seeds of Sonic's arrogance that defines Sonic the Comic. There was another blur of speed and Sonic vanished for a couple seconds. Then he returned, like a jet-propelled blue rocket. Just been for a 10-mile whiz around our location, explained the superhero. Just to make sure old Robotnik isn't hovering around somewhere. He isn't, so we can continue. How did it all start? I questioned nervously. I'm sorry. I'm not a hero. Just a killer hired to do some wet work. Yes. So, just to clarify, this is before that other special that we saw. We're sort of shifting back in time, and then we'll shift forward in time for the next yearbook. So we're doing this a little out of order. And I'm glad multiple people thought of, I'm not a hero, just a killer hired to do some wet work. Okay, Sonic sat down. It's a long story, he said, but I'll speed through it, just as I speed through everything. It started like this. For the next 1.5 minutes, Sonic told his story. The words came cascading out like machine gun fire. I had been warned about this and I had come prepared. I recorded everything Sonic said on my cassette recorder. I recorded all his words at normal speed. Later, I was able to play the interview on slow speed, which meant I could understand everything, which was said. Sonic's motto is, a tale told quickly is a tale told well. He certainly followed the advice of that motto. Thank you to the guy who invented the tape recorder. Here's the special slowed down version of our interview. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, fuck. Hang on. Shit. Oh, fuck this all up. A story speedrun is a story succeeded. The contrast of old Snake and STC Sonic. I was an orphan. I grew up with my forest friends in the Green Hill Zone on the planet Mobius. Each of my friends taught me something. Things like speed, cleverness, how to enjoy burgers, fries, cola and candy bars. I learned how to develop most of the forest smarts. They're the same as street smarts, only better. Superhero Sonic was enjoying telling me this story, but he couldn't sit still for long. Occasionally he sped away on a on a fast few second 10-mile circuit, giving me time to check the recorder was functioning correctly. Then Sonic was ready to continue. How to enjoy fast food and burn them all off in record time, true. If there's one thing I like, it's exploring. One day I tunneled into a laboratory owned by a good dude named Dr. Ovi Kintobor. This guy was a brilliant scientist and he'd got a plan. It was a real cool plan to help the planet Mobius rid itself of evil. The doc invented a gadget called the Retro-Orbital Chaos Compressor. That bit of apparatus could transfer evil from one object to another. This Megadroid note, this was explained in a previous issue of Sonic the Comic, and it's also the basis of there was like a Disney Adventures comic, I think, that had like Sonic's origin that came shortly before the Archie story, and that's sort of based on this, or rather that's what this is based on. Sounds useful, I muttered, stopping when I saw Sonic glare at me, wanting to carry on with his story. Dr. Kintobor found the perfect objects for the transfer process, 6 fantastic emeralds which he named Chaos Emeralds. Most of the evil on Mobius is stored in the emeralds, but they become very unstable. To make them safe, Ovi Kintobor had to find Emerald number 7, the Grey Emerald, which could neutralize the violent forces in the emeralds. Sonic paused for a microsecond. Don't worry, I feature more in this story later on. Doc Kintobor installed personal computers all over Mobius so that passing folk could input info about the Grey Emerald. His retro-orbital chaos compressor, Rock, was standing by to transfer the last piece of the world's evil into the Grey Emerald and stabilize things. The rock consisted of thousands of gold rings that constantly flowed good feeling around the machine as the evil was transferred. Don't worry, they get to retell that story again later. Don't worry in case you missed it. Exit Sonic on a quick speed run while I check the recorder's batteries. Now, some stuff about me, Sonic grinned. The good doc and myself became pals and I used his experimental supersonic treadmill. Running on it enabled me to build up my speed until eventually I broke the sound barrier. The doc had to invent some special red sneakers for me to protect my feet when I was on high-speed runs. Sonic examined the colour of his skin. The very first time I ran at the speed of sound, my quills and body became tempered blue hot from the supersonic shockwaves. They've stayed that way ever since. Now, this is where things started to go a bit wrong. I was visiting Dr. Kintobor, who was entering some commands into the ROCC. I looked into his refrigerator to get a snack, and all I found was a rotten egg. I gave it to Kintobor to smell, and that's when it happened. Doc fed the wrong command into the system and it went berserk. The rock zapped the Chaos Emeralds. Doc Kintobor and the rotten egg he was holding. Some of the evil in that emeralds was transferred to the good Doc, changing him into the evil Dr. Ivo Robotnik, who at once took on the physical characteristics of the egg. You know what? I'm gonna say that again so that it's nice and separate. The physical characteristics of the egg. You're welcome. Growing to grotesque proportions. Then the rock exploded, sending its golden rings all over the planet. All Sonic's fault. The funny thing is that it's also technically like Robotnik helped create his nemesis as well. They are but two sides of the same coin. We're not so different, you and I, Sonic. There we go. Strange, isn't it? Sonic paused for another microsecond. It was dramatic stuff, he continued. 1 second Dr. Kintobor, the next someone very different. I looked down at the round shape that was sprawled on the floor. Even the name tag had changed on the figure. To make sure everyone knew what had happened, it now just read, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Just as I was reading that tag, Robotnik woke up and started yelling at me. He was ranting and raving, telling me how he was going to gain control of the whole planet, how he was going to launch the emeralds into space and they would help him control the world. Telling that part of the story seemed almost too much for Sonic. Once, again, he shifted into top gear and made a very hasty circuit to the nearest mountain, his speed almost blowing the cassette recorder out of my hand. When he returned, with no hint of being breathless, he went on with his amazing story. It was me, it was me, it was me. There's a... I'm kind of surprised no one has taken this this plot and turned it into one of those Sonic EXE things. Suddenly, the evil Robotnik realized that I was the only one who knew about his transformation and his plan for world domination. Robotnik tried to grab me, but I was too fast for him. I raced out to the lab and back to the Green Hill Zone. Folks had to be warned about what had happened. Sonic's words still seemed super fast, even when I played them back at slow speed. From then on, Robotnik spent a lot of time trying to capture or destroy me. He placed traps everywhere. He even managed to capture my friends and transform them into robots programmed to attack me. I thought it was time to ask a question. Reporters are trained to do that sort of thing. You sure were facing a tough scenario, Sonic. No, don't give them kids ideas. Too late. Sonic nodded at super speed, but there's more. Robotnik launched a What? Huh? Excuse me? He did what now? Robotnik launched a psychedelic warp of confusion secret zone around each emerald in orbit. That really made things tough. Remember, only the grey emerald has the power to neutralize the power of the chaos emeralds, so I had to attempt to find that grey emerald. I had to fight my way through all the zones to locate Robotnik and destroy him. And I had to free my friends, of course. It was a big job, I said. It's a job that's still going on, said Sonic. Did I think the secret stages were just natural phenomena? Very true. No one would ever arrange bumpers in that fashion, especially not the Master System bonus stage. It's a job that's still going on, said Sonic. The superhero got to his feet so fast I dropped the cassette recorder. Time to go, he stated, preparing to speed away for the last time. It's been a pleasure meeting you, I yelled after him. It must have been, came the reply from the blue blur that was already almost a mile away from me. And that is it. My meeting with the Super Sonic. With the superhero. He had impressed me. This blue hedgehog with the superhero status, the fabulous speed, and the sensational spikes. Interviewing other people won't be the same after this. For after all, there is only one Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what? Give us a second. Hopefully this doesn't fuck anything up, but I kinda... Okay, no, this is fine. I think it was in like the first special, because I've kind of got to find out now. Don't worry, we'll get back to this. Ah, no, it's a different guy. Bob Cosgrove. It's not... Oh, gutted. Never mind. Okay, so... Okay, we're back where we were. No continuity between the two, alas. So, rest in peace, Cosgrove. Scoop McTomlinson still at large. Scoop Tomlinson. Where's his wiki entry? Anyway, here's Sonic the Balloon. Here's Sonic the Balloon. Oh no! Oh god, what's going on down there? Oh jeez. What does that? Ah, you can't really read it, never mind. It's a great tribute to the superhero of Mobius that a giant hot air balloon has been shaped to look just like him. This photo was taken at the 1993 Sega European Motor Racing Grand Prix, where the highly successful Cannon Williams team carried the full endorsement of Sonic the Hedgehog. No wonder they're so fast. They're filling him with Sonic 2 air. The official air of Sonic 2. Oh, fuck, here we go. Yeah, I insisted that the Robocod theme was put into this mega mix. You can blame that on me. Are you a cool enough dude? Are you a cool dude like Sonic the Hedgehog? You'll be real cool if you can identify from which Sega games these pictures are taken. Be warned, the same game can appear more than once. Okay, game stotters, don't just sit there, get game stotting. So... Questions 1 and 2. All we want is the name of the dolphin. We don't want anything else. Game stotting. A steer flashes through the air. Can you name the game? Things are getting hot in this game, which is called what? Palm trees and a calm sea. Are you calm enough to name the game title? What? Reflections in the water. Can you reflect and name this game? An easy one. We want the full title of the game for a correct answer. A waterfall and lots of teeth. Game name please, and it's not Jaws. Danger threatens. Are you in danger of not guessing the game? A tough one. Name the boxer in this hard-hitting game is named after. No clues for this one. Just name the guy in the cool sunglasses. Can't stay calm while playing Kid Chameleon is true. You know what? Yeah, I will do that. You can call me Ant though. Sarah is the name of our little mascot. Where is she? Fuck. Oh, we have an emote of her. How do I? No, don't worry. That happens all the time. No. How do I? Let me. Thank you. There we go. There she is. I understand it's confusing. It's fine. So the answers are really obvious. You should be able to guess like pretty much all of these except number 10. Number 10 is Evander Holyfield. And I will DM you the yearbooks. They are on archive. They're part of a bundle with some of the other specials. I don't know if that includes the Eternal Champions one. I assume if you're a poor British child who gets 2 games a year, it'd be way harder. True. That's why they're giving you multiple games. Although, to be fair, 2 of them are based on very successful licenses, so... Oh god, I beat Tasmania once. I think we rented it multiple times, and then I beat it as an adult and then sold my copy. I was like, no, never again. I had to grind for continues and extra lives just to get through the fucking minecart stage. At least it wasn't the Game Gear one, that is true. Planet Mobius, the String Yard Zone. Uh-oh, Badniks. It's up to me and my speed demons. Super Spin Attack, that's the official name. Should be a trademark after that. Wow, thanks, Tonic. Thanks, Sonic, there we go. Fresh air, isn't it wonderful? You know what? Fair play to them. They've got the background down pretty solid. Please respect streamer's full name, Toho Project. The streamer whose name was stolen. That's what I'm putting on the business cards. Thanks, Sonic. Thonic. Elsewhere in the String Yard Zone, the evil Dr. Robotnik hatches a sinister plan. First, I disconnect this bit from the wheelhouse flangings. Then I blacken one of the internal cross members. Then, and only then, can I install this in my Egomatic flying machine, the Turbo Boost. It's just streamer whose name was stolen. Oh shit. Oh fuck. My other laptop wasn't plugged in and it was like, oh, your battery's about to run out. That would be a disaster. Pwah! Ha ha ha! With this device, my Egomatic will be able to accelerate even faster than Sonic. Then I'll exterminate that pesky hedgehog. Hedge pig once and for all. He's really rude. Hedge pig. He's spitting. He's spraying. What a wonderful day. Not a sign of that old slowpoke Robotnik. And even if he did show up, I could just run rings around him. Ooh, that's... I don't know about that. Digicat. I see, I understand. Oh, I have that on Blu-ray now, I've got to watch it. Ain't nobody on Planet Mobius as fast as me. Oh, look at that crab meat. He's got hands. Got to get up real early in the morning to pull the rug out from under Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, to put on some real speed. You won't you won't extricate yourself this time, you irritating little rodent. Huh? Ain't you tired of eating my dust, Dr. Robotnik? Oh, this is good. He's like a horrid gremlin. That's great. You blue speed freak, there is no escape. I now have turbo boost. What's that? Sounds like some kind of washing powder. Oh, these are good faces. Just like in the game soft. Yeah, it's just like it. I need to grab my Mega Drive controller and play along. Okay, that about does it. No more Mr. Nice Hedgehog while he's smiling. What? Old Slowpoke never did that before. Dr. Robotnik never had a Turbomatic before. There he goes with that Turbo Wasp name again. You have boost power. Dr. Robotnik might be a little faster, but I'm betting he ain't any smarter. Ha, I thought not. Oh, see, it's exactly like the game. Where's he gone? Scope this for speed, egghead. Oh, you think your velocity is excessive, eh? You exasperating blue spiny person. What does the... Oh, okay. Fast, reckless, psychotic. I too can be extremely nippy. Please don't say that, Eggman. Where's your exuberance now, Spiky? How do you like me now? Doc, I once said I could run rings around you. I wasn't kidding. Yee. Ah. Help. Chow. Hey, Slowpoke, had a gas or something? Bah, I'll show that Mach 1 menace what real speed is. Oh, he's done a Comic Zone, yeah. There is such a thing as going too fast. He's disappeared off the edge of the page. Want to bet he'll be back before you get to the end of the book? End. Yeah, he did a sketch turner. He's fucking out of there. What pose is he doing? Is he dabbing? What on earth? Sonic... Oh no, it's this again. Good face ending. Yeah, that explains why the book was nearly a 5. Beware the Robotnik at the end of this book. He's planking. Understood. When you're a superstar such as Sonic the Hedgehog, it's a natural thing that you should meet other superstars. Take a look at our selection of photographs on these first 2 pages, then test your celebrity spotting powers by identifying the well-known faces on the following 4 pages. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to be a disaster. Do you remember the 1990s? On the right, Ben... Okay, give me a second. Volpellier Piero from Curiosity finds Sonic peering over his shoulder, maybe to check his score. Below, Sonic is about to show his goalkeeping skills against ace striker Lee Chapman's powerful header. No doubt there's a super save coming up. What is this outfit? On the right, Game Gear with... Oh yeah, there's no Game Gear. There's no game in that. Fake gamer. It's that stolen gamer valor. How dare you, Ben Volpellier Piero. I bet he can't even reach Black Piero in Magical Drop. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He's a phony. But oh my god, this cost... Either columns or no cart at all. Okay, what's fucking me up about this is he's got the mohawk going the wrong way. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go. Left to right, England's soccer manager Graham Taylor, Sonic the Hedgehog, and former England captain Gary Lineker. A top trio of football favourites. So, yeah, fine, whatever. Oh god, here we go. I will... Yeah, it's columns again. Some other game also. So we got 1, 2, Cricket Man. Okay, I know at least one of these people. Thank Christ. I recognise one of them. Oh. It's our mate from Bad Influence. Andy. What? What the fuck? Oh, they're playing Moonwalker. Okay. In the distance, Pac-Man screams, his cries lost in the wind. No idea. Absolutely nothing. Oh shit, what's his name from fucking Live and Kicking? No? I think I know who that might be. Just a guess. Okay. Can we... Ooh, hang on. Rotate. Okay. Let's do a 180. So, yeah, Andy Peters, I knew it. Okay. I want all these shirts people are wearing. Well, not Michael's. Yeah, okay, okay, so we got 3. That's not bad. Manchester United star Brian McClare. Brian's teammate Paul Parker. England cricket captain Graham Gooch. Rugby star Rory Underwood. TV personality Andy Crane. There we go. Another TV star Julian Clary. England soccer personality Paul Gascoigne. England captain David Platt. TV presenter Andy Peters, who was on Live and Kicking. Singer Kathy Dennis. And there's no mistaking Michael Jackson with Sega's UK champion, who goes unnamed. Their identity a mystery. Okay, do not rotate. There we go. How many of these people made guest appearances on Games Master? Ooh, good question. Was hoping to see Spud Gun. Oh, yeah. Alas. Yeah, Rick Mel was busy doing the best Nintendo ads ever made. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, this has an exclusive Shinobi comic. Shinobi, The Dark Circle. Ninja Master Joe Musashi is hot on the trail of the Neo-Zed, the sinister renegade ninja clan that assassinated his teacher and abducted the only woman he ever loved, Naoko. So I'm pretty sure this was done by the same team that did the Shinobi stories. It looks a little different. That is a powerful emote. That's good. I like that. No, this will not have Spider-Man, Godzilla, or Batman. Tokyo, Japan. The Japanese symbol for void gives them away. The codename of the unknown leader of the Zed. This is the place. Ooh. He doesn't think he'll find Naoko in this building, but he may find some clue as to where they're holding her. Then again, he may find nothing at all. Silence. Nothing here but the rats. And dust. That's a good rat right there. Yeah, they stopped. The lettering is just normal, but they when they took this to STC, they started using that weird font. Yeah, they should have had a SNES down there. Musashi centers himself and sinks below the level of consciousness. Yeah, I told you. Yep. This has Harage. He reaches out using the technique called Harage. Is it Haragai? Harage? Haragai. A sixth sense developed by highly trained ninja, like radar. Thank you, Mega Droid. But he senses nothing and moves on. A foyer. The silence lies thicker in here. There are those who believe that the ninjutsu of the mightiest ranking Neo-Zed has passed beyond martial arts and become magic. Dim Mak, the Death Touch, the ability to influence the physical world with the power of the mind. All nonsense. Whoosh. Musashi draws his sword instantly, ready to defend himself. Whap. The strike was delivered by someone who knew how and where to hit. Groggy though he is, Musashi's first instinct is to draw his sword. His second is to get to his feet. His second is to get to his feet, the easier to maneuver. Whap! All the time, his fuddled mind tries to grasp how his assassin is able to blind his I've just realised I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time, like when I was reading the other comics. Haragai. His only chance is to retreat until his back hits a wall. They might have made this up. Or they're spelling it wrong. Yeah, I never played Team Sonic Racing, and you know, I was there for the other Sega characters, I won't lie. The fact that Big's in it is cool though. Impossible. There's no cover at all. Yet his Haragai senses nothing. There is no warning. Whoomp. Oh shit, it's the Shinobi from the Master System version. Musashi is too surprised to wonder why. It's all he can do to stay conscious. Can it be possible? Can the Neo Zed have developed a way to make themselves invisible to another ninja's Haragai? Whap. Whoomp. Wok. Bok. Without his invisibility trick, this one is no match for Musashi's superior ninjutsu. Old School Joe versus Mega Drive 1. They spelled it different. Okay, understood. Musashi pledged never to kill a Neo Zed foe, for to do so would to make him as bad as the criminals he fights. If the Neo Zed have truly advanced their ninjutsu to such heights, then they are a formidable enemy indeed. But Musashi has learned that it is dangerous to rely on any one ability, for it is the combination of a man's skills that makes him invincible, but only when tempered by relentless determination. End. To be continued. Now, sadly, we can't take bets on these reviews because they don't have scores. The ones in the next yearbook do. So, I wonder what kind of review they're going to give Sonic 2. Memory size 8 megabits. Company Sega. Style arcade. I guess. Available now. It's gonna get a 1. If you haven't already tried it, get ready for some sizzling action with Sonic 2 for the Sega Mega Drive, all one word. Sonic 2 features 10 new zones to battle through, and there are masses of extra features that take Sonic 2 way ahead of the original Sonic. The aim is similar in that you have to liberate your furry friends and collect 7 Chaos Emeralds, but the emeralds can only be collected on successful completion of an all-new special zone. More of this later. Sonic now has a sidekick in the form of Tails. He is a two-tailed fox who tags along, helping and hindering Sonic in his adventures. I mean, they're not wrong. If Tails falls behind, he can whiz back in by spinning his tails like propellers and catching up with Sonic. If Sonic gets into trouble, Tails will jump in and ram the nearest nasty or collect rings for Sonic. The game options allow you to choose either Sonic or Tails as your main game character, or you can choose Sonic with Tails following along behind. This can be helpful in the main stages, but it is tough in the special zones where Tails gets to run into aliens. Yeah, seeing them, this came up recently, British use of the word beat 'em up to describe one-on-one fighting games persisted for a long time. There's even a PS1 magazine called The Beat 'em Up Special that's just one-on-one fighting games. I think they're referring to the bombs. You know, the bombs, the mines that show up. They're supposed to be aliens. Didn't you know that? The Chaos Emeralds are in an alternate dimension in space, so yeah, they're aliens. There are 10 zones to work through and all new nasties to conquer. The zones include the amazingly fast chemical plant zone, the very nasty underwater aquatic ruin zone, the never-ending metropolis zone, I mean, they're not wrong. It does feel like it never fucking ends. Sonic can attack in a different way with his super spin dash. To use this, oh, and the creepy Mystic Kitchen. To use this, Sonic stands on the spot and spins at high speed. You can use this move to get up high walls or to pass speedy aliens. What? No, okay. I was willing to accept the special zone things being aliens, but no. Oh, Dave Perry said he was doing a book about beat 'em ups in the infamous Games Master Christmas quiz. Beat 'em up magazine. With the PS1, you have an arcade at home. To help you along the way, there are special items hidden in TVs in each zone. They include speed-up shoes that more than double your speed, invincibility for a limited time, a one-hit shield, and rings. To give Sonic 2 even more challenge, the programmers built in a two-player option with a split screen. You can race against a friend to see who can score most points, collect most rings and super items, or simply complete the course in the shortest time. They almost always end with a special zone tiebreaker, and no one has any fun. To get a Chaos Emerald, you have to collect 50 rings and then touch a star point. This will warp you to the all-new special stage. This is a fun stage where you have to loop the loop going down a tunnel, collecting a set number of rings. If you manage to hit the ring target set, you are awarded a Chaos Emerald at the end of each special stage. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. That's the entirety of the review. That is... you know, it just... Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that was... I thought that was Turbo Outrun for a second there. And then memorize the stage, asshole. This is Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective Volume 1. This is one of the first games to show the true potential of the Mega CD. It has you playing Sherlock Holmes in 3 intriguing cases. The game starts by offering you the option to listen to a general introduction by Holmes, or by a cursory outline of the crime and what your initial lines of investigation should be. Yeah, you know, I've seen that list as well. I still don't understand why Flintstones is so low on the Mega Drive list. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's better than some of the Taito games on the system. On starting the game, you get sampled music with titles scrolling neatly along showing the 3 cases. You then go to a menu and you can select the case you want with Holmes Pipe as the icon. There are also options to save a current game or load a previous one, as the Mega CD has a battery backup RAM. This menu also allows you to learn about how to play the game by using the icons and persons named. At your disposal is a notebook which you can use to store details on suspects, a directory giving you access to the London directory which has the names and details you can transfer to your notebook. The Times newspaper is a little goldmine of information and you can flick through back issues for snippets and events. If the personal touch is required, you can travel to a personal place and actually see footage of Holmes talking to suspects or quizzing police and other useful bods. Bods is a word for people. To save time, there are the Baker Street Irregulars. These boys can get the inside gen a lot quicker than Holmes. The great detective has his own files on the criminals in London, and you can look back and see who did what to whom. When you feel you have cracked a case, you can go to court and declare who you think did the murder and what their motive was. This is a groundbreaking game offering hours of challenging gameplay and tricky puzzles and clues to solve. The digitized footage really makes you feel that you are a part of things. There are no shortcuts to solving cases. You have to approach each one logically and give good reasons when you go to court. If you have a Mega CD, this is a game well worth having. It makes you feel like a real detective. Available now. I don't know. They just basically describe. I mean, I guess the review portion of Sonic 2 is kind of front loaded, but they just like they're just describing it. Sherlock Holmes UK icon. Wolfchild is a futuristic arcade adventure. So I suppose the other thing to mention is I don't know how aware Americans are of this, but games like Dizzy were advertised and described as arcade adventures. No, really, that was actually a term that was used. Also, there's no there's no way to get a clean screenshot of Wolfchild, so they just have to pause. You take the role of Saul, young son of a brilliant professor who has developed a special genetically engineered being who is the ultimate fighting warrior. Saul's family is abducted by an evil gang and he sets out to find and destroy their evil empire. Saul can leap, punch, duck, and even release smart bombs and psychic blasts. He can only do the superhuman feats when he is transformed into the Wolfchild. Yeah, Quattro Arcade, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Wolfchild is a horizontally scrolling arcade game. The action comes thick and fast and there are 5 stages to work through, with stages having either 1 or 2 sub-levels. The levels are, list them all: Skyjack, Jungle, Pray for Your Life, Chimera Headquarters and Drax's Lair. You can choose your own difficulty level, number of lives, pads configuration, and even rapid fire from the options menu. You start the game with a set amount of vitality. If it hits 0, you'll lose one of your 3 lives. There's also a gauge showing weapon used and amount in reserve. If you can collect the letters making up the words either bonus or extra, you're awarded 20,000 points or an extra life, so keep a keen eye out. There are plenty of weapons to collect along the way, and they include arc shot, dual shot, flamer, plasma, boomer, and smart bombs. Wolfchild has solid graphics, plenty of action, and big play areas to work through. The music really keeps the game buzzing. This is a game you most certainly won't crack in one sitting. So yeah, this is that's the CD version. I don't know if the cartridge version actually came out in the UK. I don't remember. Oh, another core design game, huh? Interesting. Jaguar XJ220. Wait, hold on. I've noticed a mistake. Wait, it huh? Oh. Format Mega Drive, memory size CD-ROM, huh? Is that correct? No, this is a Mega CD game, so. Dry those sweaty palms and get ready for some serious hard driving. Gross. Jaguar. Oh. I know British people pronounce that word weirdly. I'm sorry, America. Forgive me. XJ220 is a full-blown driving game with real adrenaline-pumping action which takes you all around the world. The introduction screens are very tasty, with arty pics of the XJ220 and some bass-thumping music. You can choose from taking the Grand Prix or World Tour, as well as free practice runs to get a feel for the action ahead. A very neat option is the track editor. Wow, it says track editor, which allows you to choose from any of 16 countries and then actually lay out the course to your own taste. You can then save that track for racing at a future date. The free practice takes you to a screen with a track from each country being rotated and scaled for your delectation. That is a big word to put in this. And yeah, memory size, CD-ROM. That's a lot of storage. With some stats on the course, you can then practice on it to your heart's content. To race properly, you can choose from all the tracks, but you will soon find that they are best approached in a set sequence to gain the relevant experience and road handling characteristics of your car. On choosing your track, you get to see a summary of the track conditions, a few choice words of advice from your resident course expert, prize money up for grabs, and cost of entry. You can listen to music to race to by selecting tracks from your car's hi-fi unit. When you have had enough, you can exit and go to the race itself. You have to qualify for the main race by doing a single lap against the clock. At the end, you are shown your position on the grid in relation to the other 20 drivers, based on the time taken to complete the lap. The main race is a toughie, with you having to slam on the brakes and hit the pedal at just the right time with other cars rolling into you from the side. If you get it right, you get to stand on the podium for a dramatic prize-giving ceremony. The graphics are smooth and scaled, and the music is just perfect for this driving thrash. What? The sound effects are good, and there are digitized sound samples really encouraging you to go for it. How much did Core pay them? Because I swear to God, this is like one of the most common Mega CD games. In places where you could see Mega CD games for sale, you know, on the aftermarket, there'd always be a copy of this fucking game. But there'd also always be a copy of Road Avenger, so it balances out. Anyway, Fred Flintstone doesn't have the luxury of CD-ROM storage. He has to make do with 4 megabits. Poor bastard. Fred Flintstone has arrived on the Mega Drive. Compliments of arcade giant Taito. Game recognizes game, I see. The Flintstones is an arcade romp with the action set on a horizontally scrolling backdrop. You take the role of Fred, and you have to complete set missions. These include finding a fishhook for Barney, finding Pebbles when she wanders off, and finding Wilma's salt shaker. Even Betty gets to make an appearance and asks Fred to find her favourite ribbon, which she lost on a train journey. Yeah, they never did any arcade games with those Hanna-Barbera licenses. In a way, I kind of like that though, because Taito didn't do too many licensed arcade games in sort of the 80s and 90s. They did Lupin the Third, they did Superman, they did Rambo 3. That's probably one I'm missing, but that means that like way more of their arcade back catalogue which aren't tied up with licenses, and you know, that's something. That's not something you can say for Capcom or Konami. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the quiz games with the idols count as licensed games. That's true. That did the quiz UU de Go Go did come home eventually though. The action is varied, with you clubbing your way across seas and prehistoric terrain. The underwater sequence has you floating around taking out mean fish and flashing jellyfish. The car driving sequence will have you leaping over cliffs and collecting goodies, while trying to anticipate what comes next. The goodies include food, power-ups, invincibility, and even flying birds that will wing you away. The graphics are superb, with cartoon-like animation. Even Betty gets to be here. That's funny. The sound is fun and really keeps the action bouncing along. You even get the same music from the TV series and some great sound effects. If you are having problems getting through the game, then try the option menu and choose from 3 difficulty levels, or check out the sounds and joystick configurations to see what suits you best. This is definitely a game you should have in your Mega Drive collection, as it has all the makings of a classic. As Fred would say, yabba dabba doo. TM&C are copyright of Hanna-Barbera Productions. Please do not use without permission. Yeah, the problem is that I get the feeling that Dead Connection, some of those cutscenes might have been traced. Like, there's a very obvious Marlon Brando stand-in in the intro. Yabba dabba do play Taito games. Oh, good. No, that's great. Oh, that one tickled me. Very good. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's the Untouchables versus the Godfather. Oh shit! It's new 6-button. So there, even though this is a yearbook, there is news. New 6-button arcade power stick. Prepare for some hot new action with the arrival of the new 6-button arcade power stick. A lot of mentions of palm sweating in this. Palm sweating hunk of a stick. Oh my. I feel like I need to put some sleazy jazz music on for this. Now allows you to get the most from your new games that have optional 6-button control. You can switch between 3 and 6-button games at the flick of a switch. Don't play Forgotten Worlds on it. If they can alter Rainbow Islands, there's still hope, that's true. Its shape is similar to the old arcade power stick, but it is slightly bigger, and the 3 extra buttons are situated in an arc across the original A, B, and C buttons. There are also sliders for rapid fire and slow-mo functions. For fighting games like Street Fighter 2 on the Mega Drive, all one word, they're still struggling to figure out that Street Fighter is 2 words. It is a must-buy with the possibility for more moves. It boasts a new colour scheme that has the fire buttons coloured red with the traditional tough black casing. It should retail for around £30 and is guaranteed to give you more play for your pay. palm sweating hunk. That is the perfect emote for that, thank you. Does Street Fighter the movie call it Street Fighter, all one word? I have a very similar one, but I think it might just be the 3-button version. It's up and away. Sonic the Balloon again. As you will have seen on page 19, Sega have created a monster Sonic balloon that is over 70 feet high. Sonic takes to the skies at weekends and can be seen at balloon festivals and races all around the world. He was built by a specialist balloon company that used mega 3D plans and special computer-generated images to design the shape and mechanics of the balloon to make sure it would fly. Sonic made his first appearance at a balloon festival in Switzerland, where he caused a storm, not to mention a few raised eyebrows. Who's that person next to him? The Sonic balloon has him in one of his classic poses with his finger wagging, so the next time you look up at the sky, don't be too surprised if you see Sonic floating by. Who is this? Who is this individual? I want names. Okay, what they did adverts for the Super Scope in Japan that used Super Mario Brothers the movie. God, I would have killed for a Super Scope game based on that movie. I'm one of those freaks. I love Super Mario Brothers the movie, the 1993 one. You know that there was like an Australian DVD Blu-ray release very recently. I have it. It's so good. It's so good. The only downside, of course, is for the Super Scope, there's technical considerations, because you have to have like all the graphics be really bright, and that might not suit a Super Mario Brothers movie game. Yeah, people just people just assume everyone else on the internet is right about Super Mario Brothers. It's Bob Hoskins and Dennis Hopper chewing scenery for 90 minutes. What more could you want? Also, the photo gallery book that comes with the limited edition has a photo of one of the Goombas hanging out with Bubsy, the Bobcat. Worth every penny. Yeah, Bob Hoskins as Mario's great. Mega Drive design changes. No, they can't. Sega are launching a new Mega Drive console. The Mega Drive 2 is basically the same as the current Mega Drive, except for a number of new design features. The new console will have a new, smoother, sleeker shape. The power and reset buttons will be on top of the unit and be coloured red. Oh my god, why couldn't we get a rotoscoped Mario movie platformer like the Street Fighter movie game? Shark, I am with you. I want that. I would play as... I would love playing as Bob Hoskins in a fighting game, true. Also, in fact, yes. At the back of the console, there will only be a power socket and an audio-video port. The audio-video port allows hookup to standard televisions, as well as more specialist monitors capable of AV input and arcade-quality RGB pictures. The headphone socket will disappear and stereo sound can be taken from the audio-visual port with a special cable. Joypad ports remain to the front of the console, and they can be connected to the Mega CD by a recessed connector on the right-hand side. CDI exclusive, god. As if remodeling one piece of hardware was not enough, the Mega CD was also due a facelift. It has been streamlined like the Mega Drive. It's thinner and has a distinctly futuristic style. The buttons are modelled in the same colour as the Mega Drive, and differences are also quite cosmetic. That is the new version in the photo on the opposite page. Oh, okay, we'll see it in a minute then. The main change has been with the way users get access. There's a pop-up lid, as against the original sliding drawer. There's a red LED to show when the disc is being accessed, and the Mega CD logo has been stamped into the lid of the unit. Unlike the original Mega CD, the new Mega Drive slides in from the left on a moulded plastic base rather than being top-mounted. To ensure no upgrade problems, the new Mega CD has a special extender and edge connector, so owners of the original Mega Drive can mount their console on the new Mega CD. All Mega CD titles that run on the original Mega CD will be fully compatible with the new design. Notice they don't say that about the Mega Drive 2. I believe there's a few games that have an issue. Lids are more affordable to produce compared to trays, it's true. Detective Pikachu, the movie, the game, these are all great. See also Neo Geo CD, yes. Oh, is this... Oh! Oh, I'm gonna have to... Hold on, gotta dig up Hidden Palace. Give us a second. Is this the one? I think it is. Yep, looks like it is. Okay, so... So this is the prototype. This is the infamous proto of Street Fighter 2 on the Mega Drive. That was cancelled, and then they did it from scratch again. That was later found on a bootleg cartridge, and eventually an original was found. But yeah, okay. So, okay, grease up those palms and get... For fuck's sake, wear gloves. Get ready for the ultimate fighting challenge. Street Fighter 2 is heading for a Mega Drive near you. The classic Capcom fighter has been converted to the Sega 16-bit flagship with plenty of extra features. The Mega Drive version, called Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, has all the usual arcade graphics and sound, all the same character voices and some original music. To show the real processing power of the Mega Drive, there are also new features. Goodies include World Warriors Tournament and the Character v Character mode. I need some Carex wipes. Viewers of the Gaming Hell stream in the first 2 rows, your palms will get sweaty. You can even choose the colours of the player's clothes and take part of the bosses in battle. The 8 characters in the game have new moves, and the game itself actually plays faster than the arcade original. To make sure you get the most out of your Street Fighter 2 game, Capcom have configured it to work with the special Sega 6-button controller, £30, available soon. You can do 3 and 4 button moves with the... What? 4? What? Huh? Oh, maybe they mean like buttons pressed in a sequence? You can do 3 and 4 button moves with the greatest of ease now, and mix the fighting combo moves between punches and kicks. The ordinary 3 buttons give you the ability to do kicks, while the extra 3 buttons are for those heavy duty punches. As you can see from the pictures, it is one hot translation from the coin-op, and was well worth the wait. Oh, okay, so, yeah, they're missing the, oh no, there it is. Okay. I'm just an... No, okay, they showed the other Mega CD earlier. I'm just an idiot. That's fine, that's normal. Great for doing 2 EX moves in order. Yeah, that's all I can think of, like the turn punch. Of course, we all know that the turn punch peaked in Street Fighter 3D, where you could just press the button on your touchpad and delete your opponent's life bar. There's a poster for you. Planet Mobius, the Green Hill Zone, refreshments. Haven't seen any of my friends around lately. Better go check they're alright, munch munch. Yo, here comes a mega hero. No sign of them. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. At least I can pick up a few rings on the way, while you read the title, you slowpoke, you slow human with your pathetic reaction times. 4 button move sounds like one of those tweets whining about old fighting game inputs. Future SF6 update will have ultra overdrive moves that require 4 buttons. That's good, I like that. Even up here I can't see a friendly face, but I can see a Motobug, one of Robotnik's badniks. Fixed it good, Zap. Thanks, Sonic. Robotnik's got a whole heap of us imprisoned in a metal tank at the edge of the zone. Then that's where I'm heading. See you later, bye. Push Flicky, by the way. Crumbling cliff. Got to put on the brakes. Squeak. Too late. Oh, Sonic, you were too fast. You flew too close to the sun. Push flicky. Spring platform. Boing. A buzz bomber. Ooh, close. Patow. Radical. That's put it out of action once and for all. Patoom. Thanks, pal. There's a mass of our friends trapped in... I know. Flicky told me all about it. Oh, they actually name him. I'm on my way to the big rescue scene. This is where my friends are imprisoned. Ooh, it's the egg. Okay, pals, out you. Nyah! Patan. Bwahahaha. Excellent. My booby trap worked to perfection. This is exciting. Now to flatten that spiked rodent once and for all. Robotnik. Things aren't always what they seem, Hedgehog. No fat guy is going to hurt my friend. Tails to the rescue. Bam. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a translator's note. You alright, pal? I'm totally stoked. Spelled wrong. You saved me, Tails. Let's make a fast exit. Totally stoked equals very happy. Thank you, Mega Droid. Well, yeah, Sonic being nice to Tails. I got a mean, keen... What? I got a mean, keen thing to build. Wham, bam, thump. Oh, he's doing an A-team. They've locked him in a garage and he's making a fucked up... a fucked up contraption. Where is that blue rat thing? Show yourself, rat. Yo, here I am, and I'm not a rat, I'm a hedgehog. Whatever you are, you're about to be squashed something or other. Bwahaha. Missed. You're lagging, Eggy. Lagging equals slow. What do you mean Tails is in green? What do you mean Tails is in green ozone? This is fucked up. But me, I travel at max velocities. Nah, pow. Now let's get up to super sonic mode. What? Where is that? The hedgehog? He's nothing more than a blue blur. Now he's just vanished. Aha! Wait, there he is, and he's just waiting to get whacked. This time I've got him. Jesus! Oh my god! Wow! Look at that dead bastard. Translating from Sonic to English is probably a bit more complicated than that Yoshi translation guide. Anyway, if you ever wanted to see this, if that one scene from Sonic Underground wasn't enough for you, there you are. You're welcome. Sonic the Hedgehog 1991 to 1993. Rest in peace. Sorry to disappoint you, Doc, but that was nothing more than a cardboard cutout I just made. Meet the real me. This should cause you to blow a few fuses. No, wham. Totally wild, Platoon. Exit the bad guy. You're right, Doc. Things aren't always what they seem. This is where Robotnik put our friend Sonic in this hut, but there's no key. Who needs a key? Super speed wind power will do the trick. Whoosh. There they are. There they all are. There's another flicky for you. Oh yeah, explosion effects just like the game. That's cute. See, it's just like the video game. So, Robotnik just used an old wooden shed. Thanks, Sonic. This is what you call a happy ending, folks. Bye for now. I got to be jamming, end. And that's it. That's the first one. So that was circa 1993. Exact date unknown. So the good news is that there's another one. The bad news is there's no Shinobi story this time. Yeah, rare, wholesome STC Sonic. Don't worry, he'll make up for it in a minute. Just you wait. For now, though, I'm just going to take a quick break. There we go. Where's the button? There it is. Okay, so we'll see you in like 5 minutes, everyone. And we're back. Oh, hold on, wait. Okay, we're good. So, this is, hold on, I've completely, no, I'm confident. I linked to the Sonic Retro pages on these earlier, I think. But yeah, this is the second one, which has no year on it. Again, this is just presented as is. It's a yearbook. Oh, when did Miria get there? For some reason, the activity feed isn't working properly, so I don't know who did what. But I'm glad Miria's here. We need her support. So this is a kind of a goofy Sonic and Tails. Pretty strong. We do get this official art, which I'm a big fan of. So our contents this time. Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why the activity feed is just decided, no, I'm not going to work today. Can I refresh it? Hang on. There we go. Okay, we're back in. Understood. Okay. So, sticky problems. Sonic's diary. Tails' tale. Robotnik's badniks. High-flying Sonic. Can you guess what that one's about? Space Hedgehog. Sega reviews. Big Trouble. And Sonic's quiz. So, a year has passed. There is a slight difference now. It's using the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog design, which would make it consistent with the Sonic the Comics. So, that makes sense. Planet Mobius, the Emerald Hill Zone, Dr. Robotnik at work. Just a little extra of this, and a touch more of that. Blob. Nearly ready. Bwahahaha. I'd better tell Sonic about this. Sticky problems, a year later and those sweaty palms are still not being addressed. Soon, and whatever he's making is almost ready. Thanks, pal. Tails and I will check this out. Boy, look at those guys go. Whoom. Time to spring into action, Tails. I'll fly instead. See you to Sonic. Huh? I'm totally baffled. I'm a totally baffled superhero. Why is this hedgehog going nowhere? Sproing. You're going nowhere because the string's coated with special instant glue. So that's what you were making, Robotnik. See? Special instant glue. It's very clearly marked. Moments later. Brum. Exactly. Now I'm going to make you a squashed hedgehog. Hope no one notices the glue pot stuck to my hand. That's funny. Tails, know what I need? A spare pair of sneakers at speed. 10-4 Sonic, I'm already gone. Tell us what's happening, Tails. Sorry, emergency, can't stop. That's a troubled Tails face. What has he seen? What does he know? Patoom. Wish. Sneakers sorted. Now to avoid these badniks and rejoin Sonic. Fast. Oh, he's smashed open a monitor. That's cute. Meanwhile, apologies, Doc, but I've got a flail. Breath your last, Blue Freak. Huh? Prang. Leave. Oh, do we get to... Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we don't get to see Sonic's feet. So, flail means leave. Thank you. Awesome timing, dude. Thanks for the new sneakers. How did the spiny monstrosity do that? Superhero tip. Always watch where you're going. Wow, string below. Will it have glue on it? No glue. I'm going up. Pyoing. While Egg Features is flying around, let's grab a few more rings. Missed one. I better go back. Hold the action. That shadow. Skreek. Excellent. The two-tailed thing is about to become an X-two-tailed thing. Gah, that horrible hedgehog saved the TTT. No one turns my friends into pancakes, Eggy. Zoom. Thanks, Sonic. No problem. Robotnik is easy to foil. He must be feeling tired. Help, boing. Aye. Duck, superheroes never lose their heads. Tremendous. Robotnik's airborne again. Pyoing. Can you imagine if one of the bosses actually did this? Just fucking bouncing around the screen. Eek! My special instant glue making factory. Where's the ejections? Oh, that's even for him. That's pretty tortured. Ejection seat. Splurge. My factory, my special instant glue, all come to a sticky end. Any chance of getting me unstuck, Sonic? No way, Eggy. Glue, stay there for a while. Ugh. That's a good Robotnik face also. Oh, it's stuck to his mustache and everything is horrible. Sonic's diary now. This is important. You're going to have to take notes here. There will be a quiz later. That is not a joke. You will be tested. Monday. Got up early this morning. Did an awesome run at Mach velocities. They like that word. Cheesed 2 badniks on the way and freed 2 of my animal friends. They told me Dr. Robotnik was going to visit me tomorrow. Tuesday. Got up even earlier. Just after dawn, heard Robotnik's Egomatic heading my way. That dude was searching for me. He found me when I jumped on his head. I'd been hiding in a tree. He left with a sore dome, saying he'll be back on Wednesday. Only 2. Sonic's slipping. Come on. Those are your friends. Got up earlier still. Eggy, that's Robotnik features, attacked at dawn with a new secret weapon, a sound machine so loud that its mega sound could knock you out. He forgot this superhero can run faster than sound. So I made a quick exit and waited for tomorrow. Man, Sonic's wasting a lot of time here. It's not very, for a guy who's really fast, he's not very efficient with his time. Got up much earlier. Good job I did. Walrus Face arrived while it was still dark. He had 2 Buzz Bomber badniks with spotlights to find me, but those dodgy dudes crashed into each other and that was the end of that. What will Robotnik try next? Friday. Only had an hour's sleep. Doc Robotnik's laugh woke me up. He had disguised himself as Tails, but he was the fattest Tails I had ever seen. Don't be rude, Sonic. I launched a radical rolling spin attack and Robotnik zapped into the air and bounced away, screaming that he'd be back on Saturday. Didn't go to bed at all. I hid on top of a green hill with elastic around my waist. That's just the Looney Tunes bit. You're doing a Looney Tunes bit here. When the doc went past in his Egomatic, I jumped on that dude. Thanks to the elastic, I kept bouncing on him until the Ego thing exploded. Red-faced, he rushed away. I slept all night. No visit from Eggy. My animal friends tell me they heard him crying all night. Now he's got to build a new Egomatic. That will keep him quiet for a bit. It'll give this superhero time to plan next week. Yes, it's meant to be like an insult. It's, like if you called someone egg features, you are implying that they have the features of an egg. Reminders for next week. Organise extra supplies of burgers, fries, chocolate and cola. Buy some new sneakers. Polish my blue spikes. Free as many of my animal friends as possible. You only freed like 4 this week, Sonic. Deal with Doc Robotnik. Oh god, here we fucking go. This is the one strip I particularly remember. It's me, Tails, and I'm in the casino night zone, and I've decided I'm going to be the hero of this story. Sonic isn't going to be in this adventure. Tails' tale. If I get 3 jackpots on the pinball machine, I get 160 gold rings, which will give me lots of extra energy. Tails, you're a child, don't gamble. Tails making a decision by himself. Got to land right in this area. Yikes, I cheesed it that time. If at first you don't succeed... Done it, and still no sign of Sonic. Everything's spinning. Will I get 3 jackpots? Sonic, and Sonic. Sonic's in this story after all. Sob. You can't keep a real hero dude out of a story. Don't forget, it is my yearbook. 100 of... I don't think so. I think you only get 100. I think the max jackpot is 100. But you know what? I'm going to check. Casino Night Zone jackpot. Because someone has this written down. Oh, no. Okay, to be fair, no, that is accurate. Let's, hold on. Wait. Let's get back here. Let's do this. Yeah, that is accurate. If you get if you get all 3 jackpots, you get 150 rings. How many do you get if it's Sonic though? I can't remember. That's also on the page. So if you get a Sonic with 2 jackpots, you can get 120 rings. Otherwise, it's 30 rings. Man, that's not many rings at all. Anyway, as well as encouraging gambling, this is just Sonic being a dick. It had to happen at some point in this stream. Tails' own story ends with him crying. Yeah. Robotnik's Badniks. Dr. Robotnik has created many dangerous Badniks. These mechanical beings were made to help him defeat Sonic the Hedgehog. But in case you should find yourself on Mobius, here's a list of just some of the Badniks you could meet. So, this is the page that I coloured in. Maybe you weren't supposed to. You know what? Let's just linger on that panel for a second. Poor Tails. We like Tails here at Gaming Hell. We're big Tails fans. Don't bully him. Crab meat. So this is the page that I coloured in, and looking at it now, you probably weren't meant to, but I did anyway. Ruining the collector's value. Crab meat. This Badnik lives in the Green Hill Zone. It wanders around looking very menacing with those huge pincers. Crab meat is a danger before you even get near it, because it can shoot fireballs. Crab meat always moves sideways, just like a real crab. Spiny. A nasty piece of work which hangs out in the chemical plant zone. It can sneak up on unsuspecting victims or waits in ambush on walls. Then Spiny opens its jaws and releases a bouncing bullet of doom from which few are quick enough to escape. Burrowbot. An inhabitant of the Labyrinth Zone, this hard-to-spot Badnik suddenly jumps out of hiding places to make its attacks. Burrowbot has a drill for a nose, sharp claws and wheeled tracks instead of legs. All this makes Burrowbot a fast and tricky opponent. I like when Tails gets to be a guest in Samurai Showdown at least, yeah. A mechanical chicken with attitude. Clucker. This is the only Badnik to be found in the Wing Fortress zone. It hides inside gun turrets, popping up to shoot anyone unwise enough to come within range. Clucker is a chicken, but no one can accuse it of being chicken. But, tish. A mechanical bat brain, which is powered by a jet engine. It has a nasty habit of perching in high places, then swooping down on you. It lives in the Marble Zone, where it flaps around, appearing to be on patrol for its master, Dr. Robotnik. A Green Hill Badnik that can make itself invisible, Neutron. It is only vulnerable to attack when fully visible. With its bulbous eyes, vicious claws, and coiled tail, the Neutron is one of the most ugly looking Badniks. Stay well clear of it if you can. Coconuts. The baddest of bad Badniks is always monkeying around in the trees of the Emerald Hill Zone. It slides up and down the trees, throwing coconuts at Robotnik's enemies. When danger threatens, this Badnik races back up the trees to hide. Caterkiller. Found in the Marble Zone, this creeping Badnik has sharp spikes along its body and jaws, filled with nasty fangs. But beware. Even if destroyed, Caterkiller is still a danger. The Metal Menace's parts can bounce around the zone, causing chaos and mayhem. Nebula. That's what it was called? Okay, I guess. This Badnik guards the approaches in Dr. Robotnik's huge flying base, the Wing Fortress. The Sky Chase Zone is home to the Nebula, which can attack in high-speed swarms or hover overhead to catch the unwary. Nebula is one of Robotnik's favourite Badniks. Please write that down. Grabber. a mechanical spider that is a deadly danger in the chemical plant zone. It lowers itself on a thread, grabbing its victims and carrying them back up to its nest. The grabber is a badnik best avoided, especially if you don't like spiders. Thanks. Rexon, a pink lavasaurus that, as the name suggests, lives in the lava-filled areas of Hilltop Zone. Rexon raises its long neck out of the lava to shoot dangerous bullets. Fortunately, this badnik is slow and not very accurate. Jumping on Rexon's head spells victory. Motobug, a metal bug that is fast and fiendish. This jet-powered horror is one of 5 badniks to be found in the Green Hill Zone. With a full set of savage fangs and claws, as well as a determined instinct to defeat all its opponents, the Motobug is sure to bug you. Orbinaut. Beware the staring eyes of this Labyrinth Zone badnik. The Orbinaut can hurl up to 4 gruesomely spiked balls at an enemy of Robotnik. Once the quartet of spiked balls have been thrown, this badnik is harmless and very easy to defeat. Chopper. A ravenous mechanical fish that attacks from the waters of the Green Hill Zone. It zooms upwards to strike when anyone attempts to cross one of its bridges it guards. A jaw full of snapping teeth means that you should keep out of its reach. Oh, thank you so much for thank you for the subscription, JP Ronnie. Welcome. No worries. We saw the first yearbook. This is the one I had. I didn't actually have the other one, so that was new to me. But this one I have. Buzz Bomber, a high-flying mechanical wasp with jet power and a sting in its tail. The Buzz Bomber will stop overhead its targets in the Emerald Hill Zone, blasting them with rapid-fire bullets. This is one of Robotnik's most lethal badniks, very fast and very hard to stop. Aquis, an oil ocean zone badnik that floats around, hovers above you, or suddenly appears from nowhere. Aquis fires fast bullets that are very difficult to avoid. Worse still, this badnik has the nasty habit of following its potential victims to resume shooting. Yeah, you had the, you would have had the, that one reviewed Sonic 2, this one reviews Sonic 3. A mean dude that is found in the String Yard Zone. It is called Spikes, because of the nasty spikes on top of its head. I understand. It has glaring eyes on stalks, a pair of razor-sharp pincers, and a mean expression. Beware of any areas it patrols. Spiker. No relation to Spikes. Oh no, that's a bad name I've just seen. Not the fastest of badniks. This conehead scuttles around in the depths of the Hilltop Zone. Spiker can either drop its cone on victims or fire the cone upwards if anyone jumps over the top of it. Once the cone has been used, Spiker is totally defenseless. Flasher. A badnik that wanders around the Mystic Cave Zone in a seemingly aimless and harmless manner, but watch out. When it stops moving and starts flashing like a firefly, it is a real danger. Touch Flasher then and you're history. Octus. An octopus-like badnik that lurks in ambush in the Oil Ocean Zone. Octus appears quickly and shoots a fast fireball that can seriously ruin your day. This badnik guards Robotnik's oil refinery and gives unwanted visitors a very warm welcome. Turtloid, an amazing aerial attacker in the Sky Chase Zone. This turtle rider controls the flying machine's weapons, aiming to stop anyone getting within range of Robotnik's wing fortress. Unseat the turtle rider and you can take over piloting the Turtloid. Touch Flashy, get deadly. Sonic learned to insta-shield because of Flashy, yeah, that makes sense. Ball Hog. A bad-tempered badnik that is a menace in the Scrap Brain Zone. Ball Hog gets its name from its deadly balls he likes to throw around. Explosive spheres capable of giving a big headache. Wise dudes, don't let Ball Hog get in range. Oh, okay, I was wrong. It wasn't the Sonic Balloon again. It's the Sonic Blimp. Sega Sonic 2. High-flying Sonic. Is it a UFO? No, it's the Sega airship, giving Sonic a bird's eye view of the European Motor Racing Grand Prix. High-flying Sonic goes to many top events, as well as meeting lots of stars from show business. That's Sonic in the photo below, with the lads from Worlds Apart, a group that is often flying high in the charts. Ooh, that is... You know what? They went long for that joke. I see it. Oh, there's the Sega... Oh, no. Oh no, Pirate STC is back. Oh jeez, oh no, get it away. Good. Two of football's biggest stars, Gary Pallister and Paul Ince of Manchester United, get together with Sega gear. The Sega Game Gear, that is. The England internationals are an important part of United's winning team. Lee Sharp, another England star and Manchester United player, concentrates on the action. He concentrates on the football pitch as well, scoring some great goals. The poor fucker is playing columns. Into the pop world now with this photo of David from Bad Boys Inc. David plays Sega, and the band plays lots of big hits including Walking on Air and Don't Talk About Love. What? He's also playing columns. I'm pretty sure that's columns. It's the only game they play. Ooh, we're gonna have to rotate for this one. Where is rotate? Clockwise. Yes. Sonic has played a big part in the world of Formula 1 motor racing. He's been signed up by... Oh, this is kind of difficult to read. He's been signed up by the all-conquering Williams team. Here Sonic poses with top British driver Damon Hill, the Williams Grand Prix car and the fleet of Sega buses. On the road, Sonic 2. Oh, that Sega logo don't look so hot. That one looks a little... I don't know about that one, Chief. I think... It's amazing Sega did so well in England when they kept making people play columns. That's all... I don't know why. That's all that they had. Do not rotate. Send me back. Oh, fuck, another one. Damon Hill in the cockpit, wearing Sonic sneakers. Oh, he is. And he gets a presentation from Sonic as the team mechanics work on the Formula 1 car. If you want to be fast on the GP circuit, knowing Sonic must be a big bonus. Yeah, maybe in case someone tried to steal the Game Gear. No, don't steal our precious Game Gear, don't you dare. Oh. The wheels are off the Grand Prix car. Sonic would like to see them again. See them on again. Fast. See his foot tapping? That means our little superhero is getting just a little impatient. Is this M people? Yeah, it's M people. Of course it's M people. Footballers don't know how to play GG Shinobi, lol. Oh, yeah, was there Camel cigarettes as well? Hold on, wait, we gotta investigate. Ah, yes, Camel. And Foster's in the background there. Oh, all well-known children's products. And Capital 95.8 FM London. It's back to the pop world for photos of Sonic the Hedgehog with one of Britain's hottest dance bands, M People. M People line up with Sonic and get a big smile from the fastest hedgehog in the world. That looked like a really sunny day, so I feel really bad for the guy in the mascot costume. Search... That's... Search for the Hero became the official tie-in theme song for Sonic 3D Blast. Oh, okay, we're out of the real world. The Hilltop Zone. Planet Mobius. Dr. Robotnik. Psst, want to see my latest nasty invention? That'd better be a yes, or I'll be extremely annoyed. Feast your eyes on the Robotnik Mark I space rocket. It is standing by to blast off with a single passenger. Sonic the Hedgehog in Space Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm going to have him captured, put on the rocket, and launched into deep space. Bwahaha. Yeah, that's why there's so many sweaty palms. This entire comic was written in a giant Sonic mascot costume. Also, that is a fantastic pose on Robotnik there. Beautiful. Yo, it's a great day to be a Hedgehog superhero. Badnik ambush. Oh, I know them. I know them. That's Rexon and Spiker. Oh, we've retained knowledge. We've learned. Too slow, you mechanical menaces. Can't stop Supersonic Sonic. That's a good Rexon there. Yikes. Someone's been digging holes in the hilltop zone. Funny place to build a swimming pool. Not so, Ace. This is some sort of molten plastic, and it's hardening fast. I can't get out. Pwahaha, the hedge pig is caught like a fly in a web. Just wait till I get free, Eggy. This is horrifying. This is horrifying. I don't like this. Yeah, I was gonna say Rexon. Is that like in revision, like the first revision? Like he can just crash the game sometimes. Just hurry, Badniks. Extricate Sonic. It's time to expel the blue freak from Mobius. Okay in there, spiny person. Hope you're enjoying the experience. What a way to treat a superhero. So Sonic has been encased in molten plastic, which sounds fucking horrifying, quite frankly. First two revisions got it. Yeah, it looks like yellow water. It's not great. Farewell, horrendous Hedgehog. Mobius will be a slower place without you. Bwahaha. No crew. Launch controls on auto. One chance left. That heater unit. Listed cool, warm, hot, very hot. You've got to be joking. Totally cosmic. Uh-oh. Wrong word in this situation. I think they tried to turn that into like a phrase. Awesome, the plastic's starting to melt, but can I escape before blast-off? Sob, Sonic will never be seen again. Sob, the Hedgehog will be lost in space. But who cares? With old Spiky gone, I can be even nastier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh? One end of that string's tied to my leg, and the other end's tied to the rocket? 0, liftoff. Which means I cannot even attempt to pronounce that. Help! Let me down! I'm too young to become extinct. What a relief. No excursion into space for me. Why Sonic in piss? Why Sonic is piss? Why Sonic is piss? The writers liked getting characters stuck in sticky traps, huh? Yeah, that is a recurring theme in this. Hi Doc. Looks like you cheesed it again. The Hedgehog, but that's impossible. Think again, Eggy. I melted the plastic and escaped using the rocket's emergency exit. How exasperating. Unk. Robotnik's out for the count, but his badniks are wide awake. Soon change that. Official artwork of Sonic in his supersonic spin. Thanks, Sonic. You're a hero, Sonic. Zzz. Being a hero comes naturally. Now I can't wait to tell tales how I nearly became a spaceman. Or should that be Space Hedgehog? Hey, title drop. Oh, Sega reviews. Hold on, let's scroll down a tiny bit. Not too much. Not too much. Aha! Okay, right, we can take a bet. Start prediction. See you later, Space Hedgehog. Yeah, they do actually give a score this time. Let's go. Yeah, the Sonic 3 score was hiding here the entire time. So let's give it 2 minutes. We won't tell you how many levels there are because that's a spoiler. Number of stages, multiple. So there was let's okay, so we're all right. There was quite a delay between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 being released, but the Sonic team were hard at work on this, their latest masterpiece. Sonic 3 has 6... Oh, they do tell you. Sonic 3 has 6 zones: Angel Island, Hydro City, Marble Garden, Carnival Night, Ice Cap, Launch Base, to choose from. Well, you don't really choose, you play through them in a linear fashion, but that's fine. And comes on a whopping 16 megabit cartridge. One of the biggest differences of Sonic 3 to the other Sonic games is its size. It is huge. Typically around 3 times in play areas, Sonic has to work through 6 zones, 12 stages in all, and face 2 bosses in each zone. There are masses of new goodies for Sonic to collect and very special power-ups to help him beat Robotnik's badniks. The water shield allows Sonic to breathe underwater without stopping off at bubble spots. It also deflects certain types of bullets. The fire shield allows Sonic to leap up and change into a fireball while zooming at his attackers. The lightning shield frazzles anything coming into contact with Sonic. No, it doesn't. That is not what the lightning shield does. Like, it disintegrates some things, but I think in like Ice Cap maybe, but no, it doesn't do that. As the play areas are so large, the Sonic team designed certain parts to be accessed only by Sonic using Tails to carry him there. There is a battery backup that allows you to save up to 6 games, and if you die, you can start from the beginning of some of the stages you died on. Sonic has a new enemy called Knuckles. He appears from time to time and does beastly things to you. He's a buddy of Robotnik, so always beware. To crack the game, you have to get through all the zones and collect the 6 Chaos Emeralds. There's 7 of them, you charlatan. The emeralds can be found in the bonus rounds. If you find a huge ring, then jump through it to warp to the bonus round. Here you have to touch all the blue rings and avoid the red ones. You run around a big rotating ball and can leap over balls in your way if they are red. Overall, a wickedly fiendish stage to crack. There's also a new special stage where you can collect extra power-up items and lives by bouncing off the sides of a vertical chamber to flip a bubblegum dispenser. The items it drops are not always good, so beware. Hold on. There we go. The 2-player zone is all new with 5 new stages to speed through, and you can choose to be Sonic, Tails or Knuckles. This is fun and a great break from the main game. Sonic 3 will be a classic game. It has eye-popping graphics, great tunes, and truly lightning-fast action. Get the blue balls, as they say, yes. So, somewhat predictably, yeah, it was all 90%. Gee, what a surprise. I know, right? Wouldn't have expected it. Now, we could do... Oh, well, I've kind of spoiled 2 of these. I want to do Echo instead. But we'll do bets on Echo. Yeah, that's not like... That doesn't really tell you anything. It's just him bursting out of a wall. Oh well. But where are the raves and graves? You're right, Darkman. Where are they? They needed a reason to have you not always pick Amy over here. That's true. I am so glad that I played through all of the Sonic games on Sonic Origins as just Amy. That's the way to do it. So, Street Fighter 2, once again, still one word. Oh, and it's now a normal 2 rather than a Roman numeral 2. Mega Drive. Style, fighting. Size 24 megabits. Players 1 or 2. Number of stages, multiple. Does he just say multiple for all of these? I think it does. Take a deep breath and get down to your local shop for this dynamite conversion from the Capcom arcade game. It is the biggest Sega Mega Drive game ever produced at 24 megabits, and Capcom revised it up from 16 megabits to 24 megabits to ensure all the characters, music and samples were included from the original. What that means is we fucking stopped development of the other version and then made another one because we didn't like it. They've even extended it with amazing options and hyper mode. The options available are as follows: difficulty level, time limit, pad config, music test and sound effects test. The hyper mode really takes the game to another play level. It allows you to increase the speed of play from normal to slow to an absolute blur, where if you blink you can be taken out. It really is that fast. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the 50 bits, Epicai. Welcome. Hello. Hello, chums. I love it when game product has pad config. Oops, can't call it turbo. Yeah, they don't even refer to it as Champion Edition. And yeah, like, that's wild to me that that's happened multiple times on the Mega Drive. They just completely scrapped what they were doing and restarted. Shinobi 3 is the other big example. I'm sure it's happened to couple other times as well, but do I still have hold on, wait. No. So yeah, in the previous yearbook they had screenshots from the earlier version, so that's kind of funny that they managed to get it updated now. Other battles are under Hyper are Versus Battle, where you can go one-on-one, and Group Battle, where you can choose from up to 6 people to fight against in either match play or elimination modes. The music and sound effects are straight out of the arcade machine, and they will really make you wince when you get hit and bounce around to the rhythm. No. The Mega Drive famously does not quite have the same as, does not sound the same as the arcade game, so, okay. But, you know, to be fair, close enough. Overall, Street Fighter 2 was a long time coming for the Mega Drive, but it has been all for all the right reasons, with Capcom delivering a version that is far, far superior to any other home console version. Eat shit, SNES players. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta wait for the Turbo version. Might make you wince when you hear them too. I don't think the soundtrack's that bad, but it's definitely not arcade perfect. It ain't that CPS1 twang, baby. Aladdin is an arcade game style action. Players want. Oh, it's only one player though. Can't have shit in Aladdin. Can't multiplayer. Aladdin is an arcade game based on around the hit Disney film. Sega actually joined forces with Virgin and Walt Disney himself. They got him out of the cryogenic stasis. They brought him back. Joined forces. Well, I mean, yeah, there is technically an arcade version. That is true. It's just no one involved did it in an official capacity. As you can see from the screenshots, Aladdin actually is Aladdin from the film. It's he himself. Also, there's only one screenshot here. Play the game to see the incredibly smooth animation and fast gameplay. Aladdin has to find his way through various scenes from the film. He can run, leap, slash and throw apples he picks up at the hordes attacking him. There are plenty of humorous touches and lots of sampled speech thrown in at just the right moments. There's not a lot of strategy in the game, but the fast, addictive gameplay more than makes up for the real lack of depth. This is an emergency. Walter's breached containment in Wonderland Complex number 5. Aladdin really does set new standards for home video games. Graphics of this quality have never been seen before on a home console, and the gameplay, while simplistic, is very fluid and challenging. Put them together and you have a must-have game that you would be very silly to miss. Oh man, you die in 2 hits in the bootleg version? Fuck. So 95, 85, 85, 88 overall. Not an average, probably. So we'll set up the bets for Echo. but we'll zoom in so that we don't spoil it. Size, CD. Number of stages, multiple, you say. Interesting. Okay, let me just set up this deck. Start prediction. What score did Echo CD get? Echo fans from the Mega Drive can thrill to this stunning conversion to Mega CD. Echo CD has the same concept and pretty much the same play as the original. You take the role of Echo and you have to find out what has happened to your family, who were taken from you. You get to explore underground caves, talk with other sea creatures and use all your wits and speed to overcome the obstacles stacked against you. Your movements are limited to swooping out to the sea, ramming creatures, or moving objects around, but believe me, you will need them all and some serious thinking to finish this game. Echo blurs the line between arcade action and strategy beautifully, and it is quite intuitive to play. The extra touches on this game are the use of Q-Sound. This is an amazing sound processing system that makes the sound seem to come from all around on any standard stereo system. To really get the most of this game, hook your CD up to a hi-fi and listen to the haunting tunes and sounds. Developed by Nova Trade. There is also some digitized footage, but you have to find it first, and it is sneakily hidden away. Echo is a stunning example of what Mega CD can do to a standard Mega Drive game. In its own right, it is stunning, and the tunes and play will haunt you long after it is switched off. Haunting is the word for for fucking Echo. Style action. I thought it blurred the line between arcade and strategy. Which is it? No relation to Capcom Q. No, I think it is Capcom Q Sound. But like they just licensed it. It was like a thing you could license. That's why they had to take the Q Sound out of. They had to take it out. They had to take that logo out of the Capcom re-releases. Echo soundtrack will disturb your sleep. Oh god. Oh good. Multiple stages, yep. Yeah, I think like Q Sound was something you would license out. So, okay, the bets are in. Ratings, graphics, sound, playability, overall 87%. So that goes to the, yep, 80% of you got it. Ooh, Q Sound promotional video, thank you. Thanks for that. I'm going to copy that to my little list of resources. There we go. So that went to 80 to 90%. I think we are going to have one more bet though, because hell yes, the buttons. Press the buttons, it's time for Sonic Spinball, baby. Only the buttons. Press them. It was intended for computers but licensed elsewhere. That makes sense. That seems correct. I mean, like, that explains a lot. Okay, so, nope, too far. Okay. Yeah, it does say a lot that people think of Capcom first. Okay, we're going to start a new prediction. What score? Nope. Did Sonic Spinball, yeah. Okay, should be good. Okay, place your bets. Place your bets. Things to consider. Style, action, size, 8 megabits. Players 1 to 2, that's actually incorrect. This supports up to 4 players. Has anyone ever played a full session of Sonic Spinball with 4 players? Anyone? Anyone gonna admit to that? Number of stages, multiple. In parentheses, derogatory. Sonic has been away from your console since last November, and the boffins, that's British speak for smart people, at Sega have been working hard to bring you some hot action. That is a very polite way of saying this is a stopgap for Sonic 3. Sonic Spinball took its inspiration from the pinball section in Sonic 2. It has you up against the fiendish Dr. Robotnik, and you have to recover the Chaos Emeralds from the huge pinball arenas he's set up. Of course, life is never that easy. Surprisingly philosophical for a Spinball review. And Robotnik has set up traps galore and wicked alien combos to knock you out of each zone. Okay, who told them Sonic is populated by aliens? Who did this? Who? Whomst? The action is different from your standard Sonic game, with you controlling Sonic's movements with flippers and the D-pad. The D-pad allows you to gently sway Sonic while he is in mid-air, and there are other bumpers to bounce off, barrels to paddle in yucky green slime, wagons to roller coaster on, and play-crazy Robotnik droids to hit. Are they droids or are they aliens? Which is it? They saw the UFOs in Sonic CD and ran with it. Yeah, true. Now, to be fair, Bad Influence, their scores were based on the thoughts of children. You quickly learn that you have to locate the emeralds in each zone and then free them up. This includes moves like bouncing off aliens to ram pads that release deadly slime from around the emerald, or ride a wagon until you find a secret exit that sucks you through to an emerald hidden in a hidden chamber. I get the feeling they didn't play past the first stage. Why am I getting this feeling? Why is everything an alien? I don't know. You also get to face off with Robotnik at the end of each stage. This can be a real nightmare. One battle pits you against Robotnik and a thrashing scorpion-like tail. You have to leap inside the tail and bounce him out by hitting his head. The game is full of surprises and fast twists, and the above barely scrapes the surface of the gameplay. Translation, we did not get past toxic caves. There are all sorts of aliens and sticky muck to get trapped in. I'm writing a sternly worded letter to the editor. That's not quite right. No, it's not. Overall, Sonic Spinball is a very challenging game that takes a little time to get into, but it really is worth taking the time to get into this wild and wacky adventure. 82. Oh, some of you went a little lower, but it was 81 to 90%. Oh. Some people are winning money tonight. We don't want to do virtual racing. Oh, we kind of want to do Sonic CD though. Okay. Yeah. Remember to collect all of the rings. To be fair, the game is for aliens. Maybe that's what they were trying to say. Okay, so we'll read virtual racing, then we'll do a bet for Sonic CD. There are a couple more reviews though. They had way more than the last one. One of Sega's most popular arcade games. Oh, multiple stages, by the way. No, I think virtual racing on Mega Drive's fine. It did its best. If you do want to play the game nowadays, though, I highly recommend the Sega Ages version. That is so good. STC pointing at Seagull, multiple stages. 3 courses, call it multiple. Well, I mean, there is mirror mode. That's in the Mega Drive port, I think. So, that counts as multiple. You know, the other thing, people talk shit about Mega Drive Outrunners. I thought that was pretty alright. It's not the arcade game, but it's clearly trying its best. I like that version. Anyway, one of Sega's most popular arcade games is Virtual Racing. With the development of the special DSP... Digital Signal Processor, not that other guy, chip, they now have been able to convert this awesome game to the 16-bit Mega Drive. It is a perfect conversion... Whoa. Okay, you're selling it a bit hard. With exactly the same track, feel of play and presentation, Virtua has you whizzing around tracks at incredible speed and passing through set checkpoints for bonus time. The amazing thing about virtual racing is that you can choose the perspective that you want by pressing the C button. This takes you from the cockpit of the car to over the shoulder to way above, like a bird's eye view. The demonstration mode is the same as the arcades, with your car whizzing around tracks and the camera angle moving around your car as you drive. That's cute. I kind of like that. They actually mentioned that it keeps the attract mode. On going into the game, you can try out the courses with no competition to get a feel for those beastly corners. The virtual racing mode has you going for it in one-player mode. Here you have to compete against 15 other cars and keep passing through checkpoints to add to your time to play. The two-player mode is mega brilliant with real adrenaline-pumping action. There are also option menus and track records to view. VR is an expensive game, but it offers the very, very real thrill of the arcade, and that costs thousands. Sega's doing you a solid here. Overall 90%. Why only... I guess there's no in-game music, so that's why it only gets 85 for sound, but... Okay, whatever. Okay, so... We don't want to spoil it. Ooh. Okay, looks like we're good. So we got what... I think this will be the last bet. What score did Sonic CD get? So wow, that's like 3 Sonic reviews. Okay. Get ready for the ultimate Sonic the Hedgehog game. What? Hold on, wait a minute. What about Sonic 3? Sonic CD really is the ultimate Sonic adventure with over 75 levels to work through. So that's counting every single act with the different time zones, so that's kind of cheating. You are up against the main man yet again. Robotnik is back and meaner than ever. You have to work your way through zones, past, present and future to beat him. Where's that? They better mention Amy. Better mention Amy while kicking off. You have all the usual moves like dash, attack and bounce, but also a speedy run with Sonic's legs looking like rubber bands. To keep the challenge up, you get to walk to special bonus rounds which have you in a scaled road scene trying to collect rings while taking out alien ships above you. This is fast and fun, and you even get dizzy with the twisty turns you have to do. What really helps to set this Sonic romp apart is the incredible music, which has some seriously funky raves to it as well as soulful ballads. As a reminder, the European version of Sonic on the Sonic CD, the original Mega CD version, did have the Japanese soundtrack. This only changed for Sonic Gems Collection and the PC version. Hedgehog delicious eyes, I remember that. The gameplay also has a few novel touches with you bounding super high off floors to scale the heights and some weird strings rolling around on casters. If you want to see what CD can do, you will not be disappointed with Sonic CD. It has plenty of levels, fabby music, great gameplay combos, an amazing bonus round, and even a level select cheat. If you should happen to finish the game, you get to see a gobsmacking end sequence and some serious scaling. Yes! Scaling! The Mega CD, baby! So go for it. Let's see. Is the prediction over yet? Okay, what have we got? Ratings. Graphics 85, sound 90, playability 90, overall 88. I thought it was the ultimate Sonic adventure. No! They lied to me. 81 to a 90%. Oh. Okay, let's... Oh, jeez. Wait, hold on. So they couldn't be bothered to count Virtual Racing's 3 courses. Couldn't list the zones in Sonic CD. Sonic Chaos Format Master System, number stage is 6. Caught out by the sweaty palms. Understandable. So, do we want to take a bet on this one as well? Fuck it, it's easy to... Oh, that's a good point. Yes, Master System games do list the number of stages. Ah, good start. That's right, it does. So, okay, let's do another one. What score did Sonic Chaos get? You see, these predictions are actually really easy to start, so we might as well. Dr. Robotnik has been up to tricks again. Not his old tricks, just tricks. He has managed to hide the 6 Chaos Emeralds from Sonic. Sonic Chaos is the latest in the Sonic series for the Master System, not capitalised, and Game Gear, all one word. The game is around 95% identical to the Game Gear as it is on the Master System. So what's new in Sonic Chaos, I hear you ask? Sonic Chaos has Sonic speeding through 6 zones, each having 3 sub-stages and a boss at the end of each third stage. There are 2 ways to play Sonic Chaos. You can choose to be either Sonic or Tails at game start. If you're Tails, you cannot collect Chaos Emeralds and you cannot see the game ending. You can also use your tail to fly around for short periods of time. If you choose Sonic, it is effectively the hard mode and you can do all the things necessary to finish the game. There are lots of goodies and new moves for Sonic to do. Sonic can collect jet boots from TVs and use them for a short time to fly high in the air. There are also pogo pads for Sonic to bounce around on. The courses are very torturous and tricky, wow. To get a Chaos Emerald, you'll have to first of all collect 100 rings, and then you are automatically warped to the Chaos stage, probably related to the Misery Zone. Each of the 6 Chaos stages is different, and some of them are fiendishly cruel and tricky. I mean, they're not wrong. You have a limited time to find each emerald, and the stages vary from flying rocket shoes through massive rings to rolling around mind-numbing pipe sets. They knew. They knew. They actually knew. If you do manage to collect all 6 Chaos Emeralds and get through all 6 stages, you're treated to a real gem of an end sequence. Oh, is that what it is, huh? Is that... you see Sonic in like a giant Chaos Emerald. Yeah, the SMS version is slightly incomplete. So let's see, what score did it get? We've run the timer out on the prediction. 80, 75, 85. Oh no. Yeah, it's just skirting it, but it is 71 to 80%. Someone has just won a lot of money. Someone is fucking rich as shit. A real gem of an end, yeah. They said that. They went there. Sound 75. Don't ask me about these numbers. I don't fucking know. Just complete mystery. The biggest movie of the 90s has now made it to the Mega Drive. Jurassic Park has you battling away in the same scenario as the film. Yeah, Sonic Chaos has got some fucking jams, dude. I don't know what their problem is. There's also a nice little twist in that you can choose to be either Grant or a raptor. If you play Grant, you have to fight through infested jungles and creepy buildings trying to subdue the prehistoric predators around you. To help you, there are weapons along the way with gas grenades, tranquilizer darts, electric guns and the like. There are also some tricky puzzles to solve to get through the many stages. It's not just a case of walking around to find the exit. Yeah, it's the Titanic had not happened just yet. Although weirdly enough, I did watch a film by the same writer earlier today. I watched Westworld for the first time, which was written by the Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park guy. The biggest movie of the 90s would have been Hard Boiled. In a better world, yes. The game also has some variety, with you riding down rapids, clambering through tunnels and creeping through the jungle. As the raptor, you have to outwit the humans and their traps by leaping around and taking out the baddies around you, and figure out how to get to set points. Raptors are not the smallest of things. Jurassic Park has some great digitized dinosaur graphics and creepy Q-sound music. Ooh, Q-sound again. If you like the film, you are going to love the game. That's it. That's all the reviews. We're done. Ooh, Future Cop's also a good choice. Big Trouble. We're in the aquatic ruin zone this time. Bold Direction. No dialogue. Rumble. Is a giant badnik still no problem, pal? Big Trouble's not so cosmic. Okay. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. Spin attack time. What? I literally never heard this expression. That's chanked. Grounder stayed intact. Eyes to the sky. It's Robotnik. That apparently means not good. Ooh, that would be a good idea for a panel the opponent. That's great. Excellent choice. Prepare to perish, blue blockhead. My extra large new badnik will succeed where his smaller cousins failed. Soon all badniks will be huge. Then I shall conquer all of Mobius. Bwahahaha. Mobius in danger. We've got to be jamming, Sonic. Superheroes don't run away. Jamming means we must leave. Thank you. Use this spring to gain some height, Tails. Ace idea. I'm right behind you. Stop that ridiculous rodent. Exterminate the freak. Yo, the hedgehog is quicker than the badnik. Come on, Tails. Let's have a swinging time. Not so fast. I'm trying to catch up. See, it's just like the game. It's just like the video game. It's identical. Radical. The cool dudes are above the giant grounder. I can guess what happens next, Sonic. Spin Attack Part 2, the sequel. Watch out, aerial hedge pig attack. Swing time. Sonic and Tails bringing home the bacon. Too late, Eggy. Your toy is totally thrashed. Beaten. Sob, alas, poor badnik, I knew it well. Thanks, Sonic. Thanks, Tails. Free at last. Hey, somebody thanked Tails. You saved your friends, but you won't save yourselves. Whoa, where's the parachute? Oh, I don't like that Sonic. he's expanding his spines to appear bigger and more threatening. Splashdown. Hope my quills don't shrink. Chop, 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 chop. Gobble up those floundering freaks. Another overgrown badnik. Sonic's no fish food. Swim at max velocities, Tails. They say that a lot. Neo Green Hill Zone never looked so big. You shall not escape. Huh? Where'd that pesky duo exit to? You're too slow to catch a cold, bad guy, let alone a superhero. Oh no, help, mercy, save me. I'm on a collision course. Yeek! Sigh, so much for big badniks. It seemed a good idea at the time. See you later, bye. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if this was the end, but this is the end. So, I hope you were paying attention. Hi, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, here to test your powers of observation. On this and the next 3 pages, you'll find questions all about the contents of this yearbook. If you answer a complete question correctly, without checking back in the book, you score 3 gold rings. If you get the answer right after looking back, score 2 gold rings. Are we ready? I warned you there would be a test. I told you. I said, pay attention, there's going to be a test later. Well, you know, hope you were fucking paying attention. In the picture strip, Sticky Problems. Who crashes into the glue-making factory? Don't even think about using autofire or going back, or I'll give you 2 gold rings. Thank you. So, unfortunately, there isn't an easy way to do this on Twitch, so we'll just leave it as is. We're gonna use the honor system. I'm gonna assume that you're not looking back in the book. I can cheat, but you can't. So there's your first question. Number 2, in this picture from that story, remember 2 things that are missing. What's missing? Storing. So there's 2 things missing here. What could they be? You'll have to have a think about it. I missed the first part of this one. You are free to cheat. Go and find a scan of this. It's not too hard. Now to other features of the yearbook. What noise woke Sonic after only an hour's sleep? Think about it. It was in his diary. I told you to take notes. When Robotnik attacked, which two badniks were with him on Thursday? Take your time. This isn't Mastermind. You got plenty of time. There's no rush. What was the first thing Sonic was going to do next week? What was he going to do? What was on his itinerary for next week in his diary that we all read? Oops. Nope, too far. Take a look at this action photo from an exciting game which is reviewed in this yearbook. Can you say from which Sega game the picture is taken? Well, it does say an exciting game, so it makes me think it's Soldam, but I don't know. It's hard to say. It's a mystery. Also, there's that man fiddling with his bits in the back. The scene on the right is from another of the picture strips in this book. What is the title of the story? 1. M People. 2. Sonic's Pride and Dignity. 3. The Sound of Sweaty Palms. 4. Inky and Clyde. 5. Die Soup. 6. Fighter's History. We would also accept answers from that one 2 Ronnies bit about the specialist subject being the answer to the previous question. What sort of vehicle is the machine in the background of the picture? What could it be? Just what is it? Oh god, if they actually asked about the celebrities again, we'd be fucked. There'd be no way we'd retain that knowledge. In that story, who said, with old Stikey gone, I can be even nastier? Who would say such a thing? Who would possibly say something like that? Printed below are the jumbled names of some story titles. Can you put the letters in the right order? One of them is actually the answer to question 7, so it would behoove you to solve this. Gib Blur Out, Capes Dehoheg, Kist Si Borlemps, and Litas Late. They don't look jumbled. No, they look like perfectly cromulent words, but apparently they are jumbled. Tears of the Eggman, Vauxhall Nova, Andy Crane, Mogami River. These are all the correct answers. Thank you for filling the form out, Octano Shock. On the left is a screenshot from another popular video game. You shouldn't have any problems recognizing the title. The Thief and the Cobbler. No cheating. What colour sneakers does Sonic usually wear? Something and white. These are just Star Wars characters. That's good. Hi, Incident. I don't think I've seen you in chat yet, but hi. 12 Ocean Grey. Understood. This is another screenshot of a game that's reviewed in this yearbook. Can you name the game? What's the name of that fucked up... Was it Leyland did like a 3D driving game? Like some company that had no business doing 3D driving games did one. 11 is Prince of Persia, clearly. Yep, very good. Oh, no. Well, okay, that one's pretty easy. Who would be best to take part in the game above? Nigel Mansell, Mike Atherton, or David Platt? Oh, fuck you. Which of these people doesn't appear in Sonic's celebrity file? Paul Ince, Damon Hill, Gary Lineker. That's impossible. Thought it was a port of hard driving. Oh no, I'm thinking of like an arcade one. No, I can't remember it. 13 checkered flag, good. Yeah, I had to curse it. I had to. On pages 18 to 21, you can meet some of Robotnik's badniks. Can you fill in the gaps to name some of them? I'm sorry. Oh, that first one is good. Yeah, Gary Lineker was too busy stealing crisps. This is all correct. You could probably make some very rude words from here. Are we playing Countdown now? Chunker, Chucker, these are all correct. Nobuta. Yep, that's right. All it needs... hold on, I need to write K and O before that, so Konobuta. Yeah, this is the fabled Street Rules Countdown. We're finally playing it. Here's another scene from the picture strips. Can you remember which zone Tails is in? Which could it be? The title is partly obscured. It's you can actually see it. Kuka Nuba. Oh, just all U's. Understood. His dreams. Yeah, that's right. An extra question about Tails' tail. Did Robotnik make a personal appearance in the story? Also, notice they actually reference Miles there. That's cute. Somewhere where he needs to show some bloody ID. Garble. I think there's 20 or 25 questions. Here's an easy one. Look at the screenshot on the right and name the character and the name of the game. Rolo to the rescue. That's clearly what that is. Oh no, oh no. Take one letter from each box and make up the name of a character who appears frequently in this book. Ooh. Oh, It's not the one you think it is. I figured it out. Have you? I like how this is Tails' implied first solo adventure. The first thing he does is go gambling. Listen, you know, it's... The casino night zone is a huge part of Sonic lore. You have to go eventually. Kenshiro Arzak, Octono Ken, last battle, easy. Very, yeah, no, that's what it is, yeah. So very easy. I'm surprised they put that in. It's even for a children's book. That one's pretty simple. Now you have the look of a hero, Echo. So okay. So, if you collected 50 rings or over, award yourself 3 Sonic medals. Not actually supplied with this book. From 30 to 49 rings, you get 2 Sonic medals. For 10 to 29 rings, your award is 1 Sonic medal. Below 10 rings, sorry, you get a Robotnik medal. Which actually probably has more value because it's rarer. Anyway, let's flip and see those answers. Do a 180. Nope. I'm certain I clicked 180, but no, I didn't. Okay. Number 1, Dr. Robotnik. The highlight... Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. Right, we are going all the way back. We have to go back to the one with the glue, which could be any of them. The highlights on Sonic's... Really? That was... No! You can barely see that. What the fuck? Is his nose missing or something? What? There's no difference. What the fuck? What do you do with these medals? Good question. I tell you what, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna do a little math. Don't mind me. I'm just doing some shit in MS Paint, like a normal person does. I wonder if I can show this. Find a way. Ah, no, I know how to do it. You almost get the sense there was a printing error here. Okay, hang on. Just don't mind me, I'm just doing some shit. Oh my god. Okay, right, hang on. So we're gonna do one of these. Okay, give us a moment. Okay, untitled 2. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, but hang on. Wait a minute. We're doing some science here, don't mind me. I could not see the fucking differences, but we can use science to figure it out. Maybe it's something that only appears on print, but we're gonna rotate, give it a 180. The highlights on Sonic's eye and his nose. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. So. No, that's the navigators. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is going to be kind of a problem. The monitor's fucking up, so it's time for... I have no idea if this is even playing or not. Okay. Good. I played the Suka Van Decker one, but that works. Thanks, Saki. Yeah, appreciate her. Okay, so what we want is is doing this on the 2 monitors is a little difficult. It's a little okay. Browse. Boo. Okay, this is going to take a second. I don't know how people do this quickly, because I sure fucking can't. Okay, so if we move this all the way up, about here. So that's the one that they show, and it says there's something wrong here. What's changed? This is the one. This is the one from the original comic. Transform, reset, and oh, I can press. Is there a button to make it go all the way up? No? Okay. I've got to do it manually. That's fine. Nope, a little further. There we go. Oh, this will be all fucked up later. So it says the highlights on Sonic's eye in his nose. I don't see it. I don't see the difference. Am I the idiot? Am I stupid? Why is this children's book flummoxing me? I got nothing. There must have been something about the way it was printed. Or maybe the scan just fucked it up. That is bizarre. I can't see. It might have just been like a printing fuck up. That would be funny. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, no. I'm glad it's not just me. So, anyway, moving on. Robotnik's laugh. Oh yeah. Buzz Bomber Badniks. Organize extra supplies of burgers, fries, chocolate, and cola. Street Fighter 2. They spelled it right. Space Hedgehog, a spaceship, Robotnik, Big Trouble, Sticky Problems, Space Hedgehog, Tails' Tail, Aladdin, Red, Virtual Racing, Nigel Manson. Gary Lineker wasn't in. Okay, I thought that might be the case. Sadly, the answers were Clucker, Grabber, Nebula, Neutron, much as I would love it to be Konobuta. Casino Night Zone, number 19? Oh, no. 19, Echo the Dolphin, Echo, and 20, Dr. Robotnik. And I'm afraid to say that's it. We're done. Automatic 3 points all around. Megadroid really needs to have a word with the Humes who think they're in charge. Absolutely, yes. So, now that we've successfully made it to the end, that means we get a treat.
Any minute now, and it's gonna be Chomp City.
Clyde!
Not now, I'm getting ready to chomp pack.
But Clyde, there's something I think you ought to know.
What is it?
I think he's getting ready to chomp us. Hey, Pepper!
Good.
I think I just caught Pat Jaws.
There we are. That's how we know. That's how we know it's over. That's how we know our reading is done. But as a little bonus, let me see if I can open this up. This might be an Acrobat fault. Oh shit, yeah, it's a... Ah, that's a shame. Okay, so it's that I did a little searching, I did a little digging, and I did find it was actually really easy to find. The Eternal Champions game books, adventure game books. I believe Bobinator suggested those. They're on the docket for the future. What I do need to look into is we're still going to carry on with. Actually, you know what? We've got to move over to the. It's time to stream end. There we go. Thank you for joining me. This was this longer, shorter than normal? How long have we been? Oh, just barely under the 3-hour mark. That's fine. that suits me. Take care of yourself. I hear that in the Blood Warrior voice. Thank you. So yeah, that was fun. That was a little side trip. We will get back to proper Sonic the Comic in due time. But other things that I do want to do read-alongs of, did America get the Nintendo adventure books? With like that are like those choose your own adventures. Did America get those? I don't know if they did. They're very fun. There's like one where Luigi works for Bowser to help him find Wendy O. Cooper. There's one where there's like an athletics meet in the Mushroom Kingdom. There's lots of official Nintendo art sort of altered heavily to fit the story. Ooh, okay, well, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can bring up a page of them. Oh, hold on. Oh dear, I opened something. Okay, no, we're good. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. Nintendo Adventure Game Books. Oh, they were published in the US apparently. There were like 10 Mario ones and 2 Legend of Zelda ones. Let me put them here. So that if I can find scans of those, we are absolutely doing those, and the chat will help me solve all of the puzzles. You will decide my fate. But for now, next week, Wednesday, we're doing a little epilogue to our Samurai Showdown exploration. We're done with the Neo Geo collection, but there's another PS4 game we can take a look at. We're going to take a look at Samurai Showdown 6, also known as Samurai Showdown Tenkaichi Kukenden? Oh, one of these days I'm going to remember the proper name of it. Tenkaichi Kyakuden? Kyakuden? Kenkakuden? One day I'll get it right. Tenkaichi Kenkakuden. Oh yeah, those Mario trivia cards. There's only the funny ones apparently got scanned, I guess. But no, so that's going to be Wednesday. We're going to take a look at Samurai Showdown 6, the PS2 version on PS4. That should be interesting. Everyone is there. You can play as anyone, even Poppy. Even a tag team, even a duo of Shikuduru and Mamahaha. Even the horrible demon thing, Chample. This should be fun. I don't know if we're gonna do Sonic the Comic again on next Friday, because I got a copy of Star Fox Assault recently, and I really want to stream that. I really want to stream it. I think it'll be fun. The most terrifying character, Chample. There's a reason we put that fucker to sleep at the start of every match. Yeah, I'm kind of scheming on doing Star Fox Assault. It's kind of a little break from Sonic the Comic. And then we'll get back to it. I'm not putting it off so I don't have to read the Rise of the Robots review. That's not what's happening. Okay. Well, thank you all for showing up. I hope you enjoyed. That was fun. I always like doing these read-alongs. But now it's time to rest my throat for a little while. So I will see you all next stream. You all take care of yourselves, everyone. Where is the button that I pressed to make this stop? Oh, it's over here. Okay, well, you all take care, and see you next time. Bye-bye!